What now?
Ciri's trail in Skellige. We followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
Before you do, there's one thing. It's important.
What's that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
Sounds like the romance quest. Need a bit of time. Gotta attend to something first.
Can we do this later? Sorry, need to take care of something.
Well, if you must, you must. I shall wait for you in Larvik for a time. If you don't make it, we'll meet in Vizima. After all, we do owe the Emperor a report.
Ciri's our concern, ours alone.
Perhaps. But that is not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
I'm not seeing that scumbag. And I think I looked it up as well, because I'm really worried about the ending, because I've heard about a lot of people complaining, not really complaining, but just remarking the fact that if you're not careful about your choices early on, you might get a shit ending, or you might not get the ending you want. So I'm not going to report to him, and I don't like him either, so I refuse to report to him.
I refuse. Don't have the slightest intention of reporting to him.
Fine. I can't force you.
See ya, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Wait. This matter in Larvik. It really is important to me. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tarry.
Okay. That's one plot line incidentally wrapped up. And of course it's raining, just to personify the mood. Okay, so Yennefer asked us to meet her in Larvik. I'm fairly sure this is the romance quest, or the flirt quest, whatever you want to call it, because Triss in Novigrad had a similar request. She's like, meet me, I really need to see you sometime. Except, you know, she said it far too often. You know, women, you know. We're already off to a good start, I see. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the flirt quest, which means we'll have an opportunity to be BFFFFs with Yennefer. You know, you catch my drift. Basically, we'll get to date her. And will no longer be a, you know, there will no longer be a question mark in the air as to what we are. It'll be kind of almost confirmed. There you are, Yennefer.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis. A specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
Yeah, that's funny. Because earlier in the game, or at least a few episodes back, we were in Yennefer's room, because she had picked out our outfit for us and everything for the whole feast. And we found a letter that said she wanted to train a djinn. So, that question's already been answered, but I'll ask it again.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
Nowhere to look?
Nowhere to look? For the mage and the djinn?
The locals say they last saw Amos's ship off the coast of Hindisfjall, just before a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
Doubt we'll find them then. Mage is probably fish food, and the djinn escaped.
Not necessarily. But even if it is so, I'll not give up without seeing some evidence. Will you help me? I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
You mean sex, right? I'm just kidding. Fine, I'll help you.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Cool, girl. Cool. Let's go do this thing. Let's go to Larvik.
Come.
Go to Larvik's
The
harbor with
landing's
Yennefer.
not far.
Uh-huh.
Come.
I'm
The
trying to
landing-
So
run.
you managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Well, you probably are lying, and you knew that I'd come anyway. Look at this guy on the stairs for a second. Look at this guy. He is MLG crate lifting. See, look at that high step. Look at that high step. Damn. That guy's a professional. Alright, sorry, Yennefer. you know, before we head out, it's actually a good idea. Just a tip from your fellow neighborhood witcher. To get these armor buffs and weapon buffs here. Here, let me get the weapon buff. Alright, we're good to go. Let's run. There you go.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
I always take the initiative. I talk to villagers and they're like, you go first. Or they're more like, in this situation, you go first. Yeah, accented everything. The last wish.
The ship carrying the Djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
Alright, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Do it. Alright. I will sit here. I will sit. So that's what the opposite seat on the boat was for. I always wondered what it was
Not
for.
sure this Djinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice.
I think that's a reference to the book.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attention.
Now that is definitely a reference to the book.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing.
Because the first Witcher book is called The Last
There's
Wish.
something here.
And it's one of the short stories in
It's
there.
too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Esad Eich Criede Rithorn.
Cool girl.
Ready.
Now, I
Careful
want to get up.
down there.
Alright, here we go. Okay.
How's
Let's do
your
it.
bath? Water warm enough for you?
I can't talk. I'm submerged underwater. Wow, we really do have unlimited breath, don't we? Alright, let's get the crossbow ready. Yeah, you can use the crossbow underwater. Don't know if I've ever gone over that.
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside.
Yennefer and Geralt's relationship is an interesting one. Like I said, Geralt likes his women hard to get. But that's to a certain degree, you know? I mean, he doesn't give up. Plain and simple. That's what we got here. Goat hide. We're done. We're done. We got what we need. Nope, we're not done yet. Okay. Loot. Black magic doll. Interesting. Interesting. By submerged longer, she meant submerged forever, essentially. Examine this.
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. Then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Darn it. I like it down here. It's kind of cozy, you know? Are you sure about this guy with the helmet? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. Back on up. So move on up to your destination. You might see. No, 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 no. Darn watchdogs and their catchy theme songs. Their catchy radio tunes. Their catchy iTunes. I like this music. I think it was playing in the intro sequence of the game. Pretty sure it was.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
What a romantic boat ride here with Yen. I really should shave. Geralt really should shave because there are so many cutscenes where the beard just pops in.
Djinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house and a palace and a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Djinn? Have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You learn in due course.
Jeez, this boat is going hella fast. This boat is going faster than the normal boat does when you're on speed mode. It's not that windy.
Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Djinn's down there.
Like, I thought Black Flag was inaccurate. No, this game is even worse. Well, it is a fantasy as well. It's not, you know, based on history and everything, but whatever. Alright. So, it looks like there was a body. Yep, there's a body right here.
Wreck. It's been here a while. A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skellige.
Clan emblem indicates a Djinn man, so he was from Pharaoh.
Don't know if that's any direct indication. I hate you things with a passion. Sirens, I swear. Sirens. Sirens. They're pretty neat. Okay, let's move down here. We got lots of loot. Lots of loot. I like my loot. I like it. My loot as pointless as it can be. I am falling to the category of loot whore.
Got something. A Skellige's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Yen, doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
Well, I want to examine this.
Craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn, bearing Clan Hamai symbols. Longship belonged to Clan Djinn.
Yeah. So that, okay, that's just reassurance that this isn't the boat. But, as quest lines go, third time's the charm. So let me get back up there. Alright. Alright, I'll watch the boat.
You're getting better at this.
Wait, come on. Can I pull it out? Shoot
I
it.
prefer to observe matters
Shoot it.
from up here.
I can't
Most
shoot it.
definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember. Though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me.
Yeah, I knew she'd say that. Enjoying the view. Even though, you know, well, I don't know how that works. See, witchers are sterile, which means they can't impregnate
Something
anybody.
strange about those rocks.
I don't know how that'd work, though.
We'll see what it is.
I'd rather not get into the particulars for the sake of some of my viewers here. But it's probably a conversation worth having. I'm sure it's explained somewhere in the books, and I haven't seen it yet and read it yet, you know. Okay. Okay, there's something below us. Sharks. No, I don't know. Sharks. Just feel like saying sharks because why not?
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltje bedem ein eichte ilivaid.
Darn
That is
sorceresses.
no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a Djinn.
Fine, but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us both.
I su foltje bedem ein eichte ilivaid.
Get out of my eyes. It's too crammed in here. Can't handle all the eyes. I don't know what I'm saying, honestly. What is this? Looks kind of neat. Let me look at it. Can I?
Something cut this basket exactly in half. Something
Alright,
cut this
alright.
basket exactly
I know
in
how
half.
amused you are with it, Geralt, but you don't need to say it twice. Broken
No
seal.
here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Really? That's it? That is it? Are you... Okay. Okay. I guess she's gonna do the thing they do in those shows where they trace the magical... I see you! I knew you were coming up on me. Couldn't fool me. Can't fool Geralt of Rivia. Do those things they do in the cartoons. Or is it just Ben 10 I'm thinking of? It's probably just Ben 10. Is that an underwater island? No, those are just really well cast shadows. where they trace the magical signature of certain objects. So yeah, that's probably what Yen's gonna do. Alright, we're going back up.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Djinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2... Three.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Djinn?
But you already know. A Djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Why do you want this power?
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Djinn.
So that's it? This is about my last wish?
You asked that Djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why?
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
What if I don't want to?
What if I don't want to know?
I'm afraid you no longer have a choice. Come, let's search the ship.
Darn that gamma on the white snow. Where are we exactly? World map? Okay, we're in North Ardskellig. That's cool.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it.
Yikes. I wonder if this is gonna be the deciding factor. If, like, the make or break thing, as in dump or date, would be, you know...
Nothing interesting
what
here.
What the next wish is, you know? The last wish to say. The white light. Ah! Oh, no. It's pretty good,
Nothing
actually.
Here.
Alright, okay, cool. I just alright. Even though there's blood on the thing, it's kind of startling a bit. But I like the sunlight. I like your swagger. I like your swagger, Sully. Alright, let's see here. Nothing over here. We were about to go down the stairs, so let's do that without dying. Ow. There's a chest.
Interesting.
I don't know what's interesting. I don't know what's so interesting to say. Other than, you know, big bad loot crates. Gotta love that loot crate. Oh, there's something.
Wonder what this means.
What does it mean? I don't know. What does it all mean, Boots?
Nice shoes.
Oh.
Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them.
He probably landed over there if I had to take a guess. Which couldn't have been pleasant.
Wonder what this means.
What does it all mean?
Mage must have slept here. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side.
That's some bed.
Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Think the Djinn killed him?
Think the Djinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the Djinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you.
Ha! Ha ha ha! 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 That's a clever joke. Kind of not. Need to search his body.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
That didn't take long at all. I was hoping we'd get a CSI Witcher sequence, because those are always fun. The few times we have them. But I guess, I guess we didn't have it this time. Which is like, okay, okay. Okay.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Djinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Djinn, Rif Kaishta en Gaia, Kaishta et Displair, Devired me Castle.
What does a Djinn look like? I thought it was a bird. What the heck?
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sea.
Ow.
Care to trade places? Come on.
Okay, I guess a Djinn's like a magic ball. Ow. It's not doing any damage. Ow, but it's still annoying. I don't even know what to attack anymore. Oh my goodness. Jeez. So much, ow, pain, so much hurting. Ow. This is an interesting enemy. Yeah, I can feel my strength wavering too. Where'd he go? He's over there. He's almost dead. Come on. Come on. Burn. Ow. Here, come on. Get a little closer. And you'll see. Na. Please die. Ow. I've said ow like 12 times. Starting to annoy myself with it. There we go. Oh, that's neat. It's like a crystal ball, kind of. That thematically makes sense.
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Djinn can remove another Djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Bit better now?
Feel any better?
I I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a Djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Couldn't have refused.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Oh, this is the moment. This is the moment where we choose. I'm going for the love. I still love you too.
Djinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Now let's bang on the top of the Skellige Mountain. Let's make it happen. Okay, never mind. Let's not make it happen. Let's kiss instead.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Ooh, let's not end on a kiss.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us. Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
Roachwood.
Now,
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Well, technically we won't be seeing the Baron because the Baron's dead. We're gonna have to talk to the Baron's sergeant, and that was a good quest. I like that quest. Short, simple. You know, it wasn't exactly effective, but it's neat, you know, because as someone who's a fan of the books, that's probably a pretty big deal to them because it just undid the last wish, you know.